So I've embarked on a project to rebuild this Range Rover that I've been running about in for the past couple of months. I knew when I bought it that structurally it was a bit questionable. The inner wings are obviously now beyond repair. I'm told that these inner wings aren't an MOT failure, but I'm pretty sure if I take it to the garage that I go to, they will not even look at it. They will just chuck it right straight in my face. So it has deteriorated quite a bit since a couple of nights ago. I've just been going around with the screwdriver to see which bits are still attached. Along the bottom of here, that all just fell out. And along the bottom of the headlight box as well. Obviously all this here should be, I'm assuming it should be attached, which it no longer is, but it's all good fun. The middle bit I'm intending to reuse, so we're just going to chop it down there, drill the spot welds out, and then fit the new pieces in place. But I've never done anything like this before, so it's going to be one huge learning curve along the way. So got the washer bottle to take out. That's proving to be a bit of a nightmare because of the daft bolts that hold it on. Can't find a socket to fit, so might have to grind that off. The inner wing, the outer wings were interesting to take off because they bolted at the front here. Still see one of the bolts that's in, and along the top and down the side. And then there's two bolts that hold the scuttle panel to the outer wing, and one of them is right at the back there, so you have to stick your hand through, and I thought no chance, so I had to break the grinder out for that one. Yeah, so that was that. We're going to change the cam belt as well while it's all in bits, so it makes sense while we can get to everything easily. So I'll get the front end chopped off first. I've taken the body mounts off. I've taken the bolts out. Had a minor fire. You can probably see by the colour of the soot on the inside of there. Part of that was due to because the bumper was on at the time, and we set a light to the lower bumper section there, which is plastic. Also burnt into one of the brand new lights that I'd not long fitted, but hopefully that can be reused. So what else have we got? The chassis is going to want a bit of a clean up, I think. Get some oil blasted on it so we can preserve it best we can. It would be nice to get a brand new chassis for it and do it properly, but that's not financially viable, so we'll have to stick with this one for now. Just noticed it's had a bit of a knock there in the past. Something's run into it, so that's that. I'm not sure how this body comes off because I've taken the bolts out, and you come to lift it and not a lot happens. Only bits of body fall off, which is obviously not what we want. So yeah, had a couple of calamities whilst we've been doing it. We had the bolts I had to grind off there, and I've just come to take the inner mud guards out, and that one's snapped, so I may have to buy a new one if I can't repair it. That's the other half of it. The bottom of the footwells have gone as well, where all the mud's collected there, look. So in general it just wants a bit of a, just wants 5 minutes on it just to tidy it up, get it under sealed, and then hopefully it'll go on for a number of years to come. The bit that's worrying me now regarding stripping this thing down is the braking system, because all the pipes have been replaced, but it looks like they were replaced a very long time ago. Might struggle getting all them out, especially down there. All of it needs to come off because the pipes go through that hole there to the wheel, and at the wheel, at the bracket there, onto the flexes, and I don't think they're going to shift. So it's going to be interesting. That is. So around to the back, we've stripped the back out, and then we've got a couple of holes that just need filling in there and in the corner. I think it might be advisable to make a new floor section for inside there, so we'll have to play that one by ear and see what's best. Typical farmer's job this. It's had a new boot floor fitted about 5 years ago. They bought the wrong one because it was cheaper, and they've had to add a bit in because this is from a Discovery, not a Range Rover. So I have to add a bit in there. So that's farmers for you. And again, on the outside here, we've got the outer wing, inner wing. Sorry, you can see the damage on the corner there. And again, the bottom of the footwell's gone as well. You can buy these, but they're very expensive, so we'll try and make stuff wherever possible and see what's what. I think that'll be it for now. So my next job is to remove the washer bottle, which is there. I want to take extra care this time to make sure everything's well out of the way. I don't want any more disasters after yesterday's performance of nearly burning down the whole front of the vehicle, so that'll be... I want to make sure everything's out of the way. Obviously I don't want to cut into the plastic, that'd be a mistake as well. But on the other one, I'm going to have to go from the underneath. But I'm hoping it might get that one off. Looking at the state of the material underneath, I might have to break it off, so let's see what happens. Got power. Right. So we've got this front end strip now for now. Left part of the inner wing sections in because we need to work out exactly where to cut to get the to cut the old material off. Need to work that out. Obviously it's not difficult, I've just not got time at the minute, as we use my time on something else. I also need to sort the brakes out as well, because there's a bracket down there where the flexi pipes bolt onto. That needs to be, obviously the braking system needs to be drained as well. And there's the bottom of the footwell as well that needs looking at. But first things first, we need a good clean, I think. So these are the old sections. I'll pick one of them up. This is off the passenger side, so you can see it's that's the sort of condition it's in. I think it was ready. I'll save these for now, just in case I need them for anything, any holes that I might need to drill, but they're definitely for the bin. The bit we're saving is this bit down here. This is the middle section where the radiator bolts to. So all of this on the side has got to be cut off, because that's all part of the inner wing. And then we'll put a new piece in there. Also need to remove that plastic bit. I don't want any more fires. But all in all, this doesn't seem in bad nick, which is why we'll be using it. There we go. That's that. I've not touched the back yet. The back's still as it was. But you can see why. I'll go around the other side. I'll cut a bit more off this side, probably because there's a bit more access because the servo's not there. But again, same thing. The brackets for the flexi pipes, I need to take them off and disconnect the pipes. This is one of the new inner wing sections. This is the driver's side. Weighs considerably more than the old one, because it's a full piece. I bought these damaged, so the corner's a bit bent there. I've tried straightening it out, but I've obviously not finished yet. Another thing to point out, the bracket for the flexi pipes is spot welded on this one, and I think it'll certainly do the job, hopefully. It is slightly different. That's the corner bit there, which is still attached on here, which is that bit down there. If you can just see it where my foot is. So it just shows you how much needs to be removed. But that's that. So hopefully next weekend we can start rebuilding it. But first I need to change that cam belt, so I think we'll leave it as it is for now.